What is up, guys? Logan here with another video for you guys today. I hope you guys have been having a great trading week and enjoying some of the green days that we've had as of recent. Before we get into this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. Comment a monkey emoji, I think that'd be kind of cool. So let's hop into this video. I'm going to talk about my Palantir position again. I also just recently closed part of it and then reopened a new position. You can check the links in the description if you'd like the link to the Discord to see my live trades. I do a lot of, cash secured puts, rocking a lot of covered calls, do a lot of spreads where I'm more passive with the market and not all the time like trying to scalp positions and guess which way the market's gonna go. So you can find that link in the description, and also there's links to some free stocks on Robinhood down there as well. So let's get right into this video. So as you guys can see here, Palantir is doing really well today. We're at 26.13. And if we scroll down, my position now all time is down 87 from the shares that I was assigned. My position's up $91, and I have a new sell call going because I closed the one yesterday for a $41 profit out of the 48 that I had initially received. So I just paid $7 back and said, hey, thanks for the $41. I'm gonna go use this, I'm gonna go fill up my car, and then I'm gonna hit the grocery store, pick up some eggs, you know the deal. So I hopped over, grabbed a new call position, and called this out to the Discord. I'm down $1 on it right now, which is totally normal considering Palantir has gapped up overnight about 5%. And it's essentially saying that by next Friday, if Palantir closes below 30.50, I will receive my full $32 credit. So I'm very happy with that position. And if they do rise above 30.50, it'll just sell all my shares and I'll make $350 profit from the $27 to the $30.50 on my 100 shares, right? So that's the other thing that we have to take into consideration. And we can look at the put. I'm gonna close this out today at some point and open a new position, and we can go take a look at next week, and I'll start to scan for what I'm looking at and what I would like to sell, would I be comfortable owning these shares at. Maybe I even go to the 26th. But that's the thing, right? We're on such a green day. I like to sell puts on red days. But I already closed the call side and opened a new one, so maybe I do open a put today, maybe two. I see really good premium down around these strikes here for the 26th, but I would also like to do the 19th as well. So I'm still trying to figure out which strike price I'd like to own these shares at if it was to fall underneath it. And it's such a nice strategy because, like I said, I'm hands off with the market. I don't have to watch this every single day. Palantir could do whatever it wants, and I'm totally comfortable with my position. If I'm to buy more shares by tomorrow for 24 bucks, but I'm already up $93 on it, or 89.5%, I cannot complain about that. This week I was able to collect the $41 in a week and collect the $93 so far, which can grow. It could also be less by the time I close this. So that's about $150 in a week just on Palantir, playing the covered call and the cash secured put on it. And with my goal of $500 a week off the market, this should be able to supercharge goals and hitting my goals. And now let's say I only need to make 300 off the spreads. Well, if I get 5% a week, I only have to go in with 6,000 collateral, which will lessen my anxiety with how much money I have on the line. And then with this strategy, I mean, we can see how successful it's been so far for me. And if I continue to do it on stocks I don't mind holding for 1 to 2 to 3 years at whatever price I'm comfortable with, which is clearly 24. If I'm okay holding it at 27, right, and down to 87 bucks, not a big deal. This is all unrealized. Down here, when I take profits on some of these positions and they become realized gains, like if I'm comfortable holding them at 27, I'm for sure comfortable holding them at 24 as well, which would bring my average cost down. And I was actually kind of hoping I got assigned on my 24 strike, or wish that I had bought more of the dip, just because I like Palantir and it's been rallying really well. And it would be nice to have a lower average cost, and then I could sell calls that aren't as high and collect better premium. Or if I did sell them that were just as high, I could still make a little better difference in profit if I was to sell those shares. So this has still been very successful for me. And whether they plummet $4 tonight, overnight, or skyrocket $4 into tomorrow, it's not gonna affect my trading. It's not gonna affect any of my other positions that I currently have, because I know what I'm willing to risk in this play. And I'm very happy with the returns that I'm getting so far and how hands-off this experience has been. So let's hop over to AT&T real quick. You guys know on Tuesday I sold a call for $9. It's currently worth $7, so I'm up $2. Woohoo. But with AT&T, they're at 29.72, and I said by Friday that they wouldn't cross 30.50, and I'm just get to collect my quick $9. And I always wanted to utilize AT&T this way, and once I learned how to sell covered calls, and even though their credit's smaller, right, I was like, why not start to utilize covered calls on AT&T now? You know, it's been such a slow sideways mover for me for most of the time that I've owned this stock. So if I'm not collecting just premium on it to the upside, why not? You know, I have the shares, I have the cash, I have the capital to do it too. If I, you know, lose all my shares, sell a put and collect more premium and get it at a better average cost and just keep running it. Or I could even move this to Palantir or something that pays a little bit better. Maybe get some workhorse action in on it too, depending on, you know, how their stock price is moving these days too. So that's the other thing with the sell call. It's like, Logan, you're excited about $9. No, I'm excited about this new system I created in my life that allows me to collect another $9 to $10 a week for doing nothing except hitting sell, finding the strike that I want to sell, and then watching the stock price move. So this is such a hands-off, and that's why I like to call it the no-lose strategy, is because when we are selling cash secured puts and playing covered calls, as long as the stock price isn't just going ballistic and you're playing a stock that's consistently traded in a range, which is really realistic to find a lot of stocks that have done that, right? As long as you're picking a stock like that and not one that goes from 60 down to 30, back to 45, back to 30, all over the place. Like there's a couple of those. As long as you're avoiding those, I think you can collect a really good premium. So that's my AT&T sell call position, and I cannot wait to continue to run this. And if I ever do sell these shares, all right, I just freed up more capital to try it somewhere else and maybe get some better premium. And let's talk about Carnival really quickly, as I bought some more shares this morning. I'm at 96.12 shares. I bought them at the dip, as you guys can see here. We'll scroll down to my last purchase. I bought $200 worth this morning at $26.57. Which seems to have been literally the lowest point of the day. I just think that's so funny that I literally bought them at the absolute bottom today. If we scroll over here, like 26.63 is what Robinhood said, and somehow I filled at 26, was at 57. And of course they've shot up since then when I want to buy my 4 more shares. But for the example, I'll do it. I don't mind. I mean, even though I don't really want to pay $27.42 for them, it's whatever. Let me see, what would that be, like $100? Will this get me there? Almost. Let's do, would that be 120? Let's do 120. That's good. That's good enough for me. I'll throw another $120 at it for the YouTube video example, because you guys are crazy. So 100.5 shares now. All right, 8% of my portfolio. We are up 16% on these shares with an average cost at $23.66. Totally comfortable with that position. We get to trade options. We'll look at tomorrow. Of course, I bet the premium's not too great. I could collect $11 if I don't think it's gonna go above 29. By tomorrow, maybe? I just don't wanna sell everything yet. And we can get 65 if we do it for next week. That might be more likely too. And they're really green on the day. I don't wanna sell the 28 because I wanna hold my shares. So let's sell the 30, although the 29 is giving out good premium too. Let's do the $30 call just to be safe. For next week, my birthday, my birthday's March 20th, so if we get some good luck from these guys, let's sell that right now. Let's sell that right now. I'm gonna take a screenshot for the Discord, and there we go, we filled at 42 credit. So I'm selling an options contract call on Carnival to collect $42, and my position's already up 16%. I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling good as well. So that's my new position. You guys get to see it live. I'm gonna alert the Discord of this new position. I'm excited though. I like this. I like Carnival, and they're high over the recent time, 28.67 on March 3rd. So that's the other reason why I went with 30 as well, is they did come close to 29. I wanna keep my shares if I can, but still collect some good premium. So I'll take $42, and it's a green day, so it's a great time to enter a sell call position when they're up high, because you get better premium. And then if Carnival does drop, I still get to collect my really solid credit, and then I can also add to my shares, because I would love to do this with 200 shares of Carnival and just continue to run it with such a good average cost at like $23.66. Yeah, it would have been nice to pick everything up at 20 or so, or even 22. but I'm pretty happy with how I've averaged my cost out. Well, that's gonna be everything for me in this video. I hope it brought you some value, and I'm really excited to continue to show you guys selling covered calls and how you can pick up like 200 bucks, 250 bucks a week completely passive, depending on how many shares you own. And you don't even have to watch the market. You don't have to get worried about it or anything like that. So that's gonna be everything for me in this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one.